Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is one of this week's new releases. It's Iron Man 2020 #1. I mean, it is 2020, so you gotta do something with Iron Man 2020, and Marvel's doing exactly that in a pretty big storyline that's going to shake up Iron Man, Tony Stark, and what we know. So, to catch you up, Iron Man is dead. Tony Stark is dead. Sort of, kind of, weirdly. It has been revealed that he is an AI, which makes complete sense, and that he downloaded his brain into a copy of his body, and that's what's been running around since the Civil War II. So Arno Stark has taken over, and he is now Iron Man. Arno Stark is very unlikable and, well, basically a dick. So it's really interesting to read a comic where you really don't want to root for the main character and actually kind of root against him. So this is written by Dan Slott and Christos Gage. Artist is Pete Woods. Letter is Joe Caramagna. So the story is Arno Stark taking on this potential AI uprising that is going on, and then there's this bigger threat coming. Spins out a whole bunch of comics. There's not just Iron Man 2020, but there is Machine Man 2020, Forceworks 2020, Rescue 2020, Iron Age. Yeah, it looks like I Wolverine. All kind of ties into stuff. It's just an interesting start. As I said, like Arno Stark is not likable. He really is a dick. And even more so than Tony. Tony was an arrogant ass, but Arno is just someone you want to deck. You want him to see him fail. He's just not a likable person at all. So really interesting to read a comic that's like that. And the comic itself is a solid job. It's a 5-issue limited series. I believe it's 5 issues. Just want to double check on that. And it does a really, really good job of, it's 6 issues limited series. It does a great job explaining what the situation is, where things stand, and what to expect. So if you haven't been reading Iron Man, if you've not been caught up to date with everything, you're good to go. Like the comic does explain everything, and catch you up and set the stage for what's coming. And it's actually interesting is that this is something that has been laid out for quite some time. As I said, Machine Man is getting his own series. He's a part of this, and what's kind of going on was brought up even around, was it Marvel Zombies 2 when Machine Man went to the zombie world, or was that 3? Whichever. I mean, that was years ago, and some of the stuff that's in this, I recently read in the reprint trade of that series. So this is something that's been brewing and been coming. So I think it's very interesting to see where it all goes. The art is pretty solid. There is some really interesting stuff done. I kind of dig some of that AI that's shown. I don't quite know how to describe the style. It's not quite as like techie, if that makes sense. There's something almost like an animated style in some ways to it. It's not bad at all. Like it's actually quite good. Actually, you can see it really got a good what I mean on this page. It's something I would expect of a stylish animated TV series or movie. And again, not bad. It's just it's a different style. It's not quite what I would think of when I think of Iron Man. But overall, it's good. Like the comic's good. It's interesting. It doesn't necessarily blow me away, but I like where it's going. I actually think just really good timing is that a lot of the story has to deal with AI getting wanting rights, and there's just a story about scientists creating kind of a bio AI life. So seeing this come out the same week this story breaks, I think is kind of fascinating and just put some real world spin to it all. So like if you're really into Iron Man, check it out. If you just like the idea of Iron Man 2020, like as classic characters, Marvel having some fun and doing something with it in 2020, go for it. It's going to have some ramifications. It seems like there's a big thing coming, but I can't quite tell you about that because I just don't know. So it's a fun read. It's an interesting read. Worth picking up and checking out and seeing if it's your thing. It's out in comic shops this week. We got a link beneath this video where you can put in your zip code, tell the shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have affiliate links. There are affiliate links, so we get a small percentage of that. By doing that, you help support our site, though, so thanks so much. And speaking of support, I want to thank Marvel for hooking us up with this review copy. We appreciate it, and thank you for watching. Now, if you are into Marvel, if you're into Iron Man 2020, comics in general, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.